Hold on a second, Nick. I gotta ask you something. Hold on a second. Jello. Is Jello okay to eat for dessert? Is Jello bad for me? Jello. Is it possibility we're gonna be the predators of sharks in the future and just kill them all one day? Do you think that'll ever happen one day in the future? But let's just say this, Nick. What if I invested in Bitcoin? I put $100 and the next day I make a profit, like at 70,000, for instance. What do I do with that 70,000 in Bitcoin then? But what would you do, Nick, if you invested $100 and then you had 70,000 the next day? And it's legit. What are you gonna do with that money? You can take it out. Or you're gonna leave it in there. Do you think I'm going to hurt myself if I just gorge for one day and then get back to eating normal for another 29 days till another pig out feast? You think I'll be fine?
Do you think Psycho probably created Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees? Psycho?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you think I look taller than Jason Voorhees, or we look both the same height? So did you know that Jason Voorhees was on Arsenio Hall? Norman Bates is not a good guy, is he? Wasn't there any weird coffee out there in this world that you said where monkeys crap and people like to drink it or something?
Oh, what
the fuck was that coffee called? And people out there, don't try to be like the boy who cried wolf, because honestly, if you're the boy who cried wolf, I'm just gonna ignore you permanently. And what happened to the boy who cried wolf? Didn't he get eaten by a wolf? And what happened? What did the wolf do? What happened to that boy though? He didn't lose his whole ear, did he? He didn't lose his whole ear, did he? How does he get his tongue so big? Is he use like a fake tongue, or is that a real tongue?
What would a cop see if he saw me pepper spray him and I'm running away? Is he gonna arrest me or no? Is it?
I know. How many years do you think till Antarctica melts away? Isn't there chickpeas in the fucking hummus? What Trump's allowing? Is that all Trump's fault for measles? Is our president and administration going to get rid of all vaccines, including for COVID, or no, he won't do that? Is it all Trump's fault for all these planes crashing, or no? They said Gene Hackman's wife looked mummified. Like what? Well, what if that lady's just drinking a soda pop? And then she drinks it, boom, and you catch the ball. You're gonna give it back to her? No, that's yours. Want to give results? Tony Storm. Who do you think will win? Tony Storm or Mercedes for the title? Who are you picking? I picked Tony Storm. Who'd you pick? And don't judge. What do you think of my AI hair that these goblins like to say? Is it true that he actually bit a head off a bat for real, or was that a toy bat? Now, what if they got an earthquake like they did in Japan at a 9 point? What do you think would happen?
No, 9 point.
How big of a Richter scale would you need for an earthquake to fucking sink Washington into the ocean? What would you need?
Oh.
I'll probably get fat from this, but whatever. Are these fattening or they're not that bad? When will Putin just give up? Nick, if it gets so expensive, then we may just have to say in the future, just use some, because we have oil in Alaska, right? Oh, right. I heard one more thing today. Dwayne Haskins, didn't he get hit by a dump truck, or what happened? And that'll probably it for the news. If it was Russia versus the United States, who would win? If it's just those two facing each other, no one else involved. But he hasn't fired anything. He hasn't fired anything in the United States yet. It's only Ukraine. That's all, right?
No.
Weren't they involved in World War I? Wasn't it Russia? Is the dunk judge going to be doing refereeing for the Oscars? Or am I just trolling to be funny? Hey, where's my present at? Did you like wearing those short shorts? Maybe we make portals and go back in time. I wonder if dark matter could make time and go back in time. That'd be cool. If we ever get a Japan earthquake one day, would Washington be totally flooded, or do you think we'd be okay still? What parts do you think the tsunami would not hit? Would it hit Edmonds, or would it hit Linwood? Or what about, Nick, where I deliver to sometimes Boeing in Renton? Would it hit that? Would it sink Boeing in Renton, or it won't? Should I steal a book out of this page and try that? I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes.
What's the workout? But I need your honest opinion, Nick. Would it pass right now if they try to have Congress and the Senate say, let's just make everybody on this earth eat nothing but plants and no meat? It'll fail. Dead on arrival, right?
No, more meat eaters.
What about that video where Freddie reviewed those Carolina Reaper peanuts or almonds? Oh, cool. No more Steve Rogers. He's done, right? That's Chris Evans, right? That played him, right? He could always come back in the future.
Yeah.
But do you ever think we'll ever see Robert Downey Jr. again? Or I think he said he was done. That's why he wanted his character killed.
We're done.
Have you ever seen anybody in boxing be dumb and have their chin up and knock out? Name somebody, for example.
President Roosevelt, he had polio, and he was paralyzed from it.
Did he survive, or he passed away from it? Who would win a war if it was just a nuke fight, no one got involved between Russia and the U.S.? Who do you think would win?
Russia.
No, but if China says, we're backing off, it's between you guys, one-on-one, we don't want to even bother, everyone sees it.
Hopefully they don't.
If it was a one-on-one fight, though, who would win with no one interfering?
I'd probably say
And,
USA wins, but it's going to be a very disgusting war, and it's going to be so brutal.
That's true.
Which Mariners do you think are going to go bye-bye for good?
I don't know, Dunk Judge. Do you think this is still the United States of America? I don't know. I'm starting to think un-United States of America with this pandemic going on.